Good afternoon. Today's video is going to be on identifying support and resistance levels off from charts. It's useful so that you can tell when to sell and when to buy, obviously. Support is a good spot to enter, and resistance is sometimes a good spot to either sell or enter based on the price action around that area. So the chart that I have pulled up is OWUV. Now I called this one out on my watch list today, saying it's probably going to bounce from around the 15-cent area. You can see by this candle here, it bounced off 15.3 and then continued upwards. So how did I know it was going to probably be in that area? Now, probably is a key word because trading is not an exact science, and support does break and resistance breaks, or else trading wouldn't even be a thing. So we're looking back. This is a 5-day, 5-minute chart. If we look back to when this run first began, you can see, we'll go all the way back to the first day. You can see it tested 15 cents here, and it acted as resistance. Tested 15 cents here, acted as resistance. Not perfectly, mind you, it bumped over it for a little bit, but then it shot right back down under it. And then on this day, it hit 15, and then it chopped around in that area for a very long time. So it was still acting as resistance, and then resistance becomes support. So once it breaks above that level convincingly, and you can see this was the afternoon breakout right here, it broke out of that range of the resistance very convincingly, and so at that point, the resistance that is here becomes support because it's where people that sold or were watching it are now going to be buying. So that's where I came up with the thesis that it was going to have a panic down to about 15 cents. This is a very straightforward example on a 5-day, 5-minute chart. I'm going to pull up one that I traded today as well, KULR, but we're going to pull up a 1-year, 1-day chart on this one. This is what I was trading this one based off from, is the support that it's had in the 280 area for the past month or two. You can see it broke down slightly below there, but then it tested it once, twice, 3 times, and it was doing it for the 4th time today. So I entered this one slightly off that low of 280, I think it was 287, looking for a bounce off that support. I didn't convincingly get a bounce. I sold it for about a scratch profit. Potentially tomorrow it could have a strong green day, but it also didn't really bounce as much as I thought it should today, so I was a little afraid that this support might break tomorrow or even post-market, and then it would send it plummeting down to the next level. Can we identify the next level off from this chart? I want you to say what you think it's going to be out loud, and I'm going to try and identify it myself here. Now this one's a little tricky, not gonna lie. Obviously there is strong support in the 180s here. You can see it's bounced off that a lot over the past year. Going back pretty far, you can see there's some here in the 220s, but the idea of the stock going down that much in one day isn't very likely either. So looking more near term, I'd say about 240s is where I'd be looking for support if that 280 support level breaks. And the way that I determine that is that you can tell it acted as resistance here, it acted as resistance there, and then it acted as support here, and acted as support here. So 240 would probably be the lower support level on that stock, in my opinion. I hope that you guys gained some valuable knowledge from this, and hopefully put it to work in your own trading. Starting to look better out there. It's getting to be that time of year where stuff starts heating up. So best of luck out there to you. Make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. Come out with daily pre-market watch lists as well as daily recaps at the end of the day, outlining how I did, what happened, if I made money, if I lost money. I'm going to shoot you straight. And we also, of course, have this Trading 101 video series that builds on the basics of trading, and we're going to keep adding some content to that as well. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it.